Hello, welcome to the Arisekidz channel. Are you looking into helping your child to study better? In this video, I'm going to give you 5 tips of how to help your child to study better. Stay tuned. In case you are new to Arisekidz channel, here we focus on online out-of-school childcare support for parents with children aged 2 to 12 years old. For today, I'll give you 5 tips on how to help your child to study better. Tip number 1 is knowing your why. It's very important to know the reason why you're doing something. Many times, if you don't know the reason behind what you're doing, it doesn't take you far. We must establish the reason why we are trying to get our children to study better. And this, we must make them to understand that journey of learning in primary school involves studying and doing homework. The scripture says, study to show yourself approved. So studying now will help them in the future. It will help them to know how to read and write, beneficial to them financially. They will be able to help themselves and others in the future. So it's very important to study now. Knowing this will help them to be interested in study. Number 2, setting a routine. When you set a routine, it makes you to be more efficient. So there's need to set a routine, a regular one, for children in order for them to be successful with their study. It will help to reduce need to plan. It will create structure of doing things. It will save time, the most valuable resources we all have. It will instill good habits in them, help them to become more proficient, and help them to get most important tasks done. Tip number 3, make a checklist. Checklists can make us stay more organized by assuring we don't skip any steps in the process. It will motivate us to take actions and complete tasks. So there's a need for us to make a checklist so that children will know what to do per time. By having a checklist. Tip number 4, set a deadline. Deadline forces you to think about what it will take to accomplish your goal. When creating a deadline for yourself, it forces you to think through the steps you need to achieve it. Each step will require a certain amount of time, and that will better inform how long it will take you to complete the task. So it's important for us to get our kids to know that someone needs to know what they are doing by date, and having it in place will get them to stay on track and to get important project done and in time. The final tips: praise and encouragement. Children need praise, encouragement, and at times a reward to help their motivation with general day-to-day tasks, and especially when they are achieving new goals such as doing homework or sitting exam. This doesn't mean that to motivate your child you need to reward them each time they do something well. However, when you praise them, they will be happy to do it next time. So it is most important to focus on their efforts and achievements. Praise them, tell them well done, and they'll be happy to do it next time. A quick recap. Tip number 1, knowing your why. Tip number 2, set a routine. Tip number 3, make checklists. Tip number 4, set a deadline. And tip number 5, praise and encouragement. I hope you have enjoyed this video. For more tips, please feel free to download a free PDF for more tips on how to help your child to do their homework without hassle. Please feel free to share your comments and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye.